Welcome to the 2007 edition of Propellerhead Software Reason 3.0. I'm Arabian Prince, DJ, producer, and I'm here today to tell you a little bit about what I do in Reason 3. We've already covered a lot in hip-hop and dance music and everything else, and I'm here to take you back to how to use Reason for old school electro and real sounding analog effects. So I'll play a couple of things for you, and then we'll go back and talk about how I did it, what they are. Okay, so the reason I played that song, first of all, the song is called Money, and you like money, I like money, we like money, and Reason is the key to making money quick, fast, and without spending a lot of time and effort in your own home or in your studio. Give you a little bit of background about me. When I first started using, before I started using Reason, I was totally analog. I was an analog whore. I used 808s, drum machines. I had probably 10 or 15 keyboards. And a friend of mine, James, I met him over here. Matter of fact, I met him at the NAMM show about 2-3 years ago. And we started talking about, well, there's a better solution. So pretty much he said, okay, I'm going to show you this tool, and I want you to check it out and tell me what you think about it. Is it something that you might want to use? I'm like, well, I've been using my 808, my drum machines, and my keyboards for the past 15 years, and nobody's going to change me. You can give it to me, I'll check it out, and sure, I'll use it for a bit, and I'll put it over to the side of the rest of my stuff. So I got the product home, started messing around with it, started doing some A/B comparisons, and I found out that, wait a minute, this sounds just like my drum machine, or this sounds just like my Moog. And I don't have to carry around my keyboards and my drum machines when I go to the studio. So I started messing with it and actually did a couple of songs that I've released. I guess like the first 2-3 weeks that I got Reason, I actually released a couple of tracks, and I'll play one of the tracks for you that's actually released. I did the whole composition in Reason, mastered it, sent it to the mastering plant directly out my laptop, and put it out. And actually I'm going to play the file directly out of Reason. This is the final. Okay, now check this out. I used to own like 3 or 4 Moogs. I had an MPC 3000, 808. I had a Motif, all these keyboards that cost me thousands and thousands of dollars. Then I went out, $400, got this, and make the same amount of money with this. And a lot of my buddies are like, man, you cannot get the same sound out of this that you get out of your outboard gear. Yeah, you can do all that electro dance music, you can do all that, fast, clicky stuff and all of that kind of stuff with this, but can you do some real hip hop with it? I'm like, yeah, put some money on it. So me and my homeboys had a little bet, and we put some money on it. I'm like, all right, I'll do some hip hop, you do some hip hop, I'll do some hip hop, we'll go in the studio, we'll play it back on the big speakers, and you tell me if you can tell the difference, right? And I'm not gonna let you know if I use my real gear or if I use Reason. So I went in the studio, and I dropped this on them. bass sounds on here. So, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of music you're doing. You can do hip hop, you can do, you know, country, western, whatever you want to do in this product and get, you know, your final result out of it. So for me, it's a plus. You know what I mean? I can use this in the studio, I can use this at home, when I'm on an airplane, when I'm in a hotel room. I can get my job done and do whatever else I want to do and not worry about it. Let's talk a little bit about the vocoder. Here's a vocoder right here. Pretty much how you set up a vocoder is really easy. One thing I like about Reason that's cool is you can show your friends, and like, ooh. You hit the button, you can see the back of the rack, just like in your real studio. You see all the wires all the way up from the mixer all the way down. You can take any one of these wires, pick it up, move it around, put it where you want. You need two things for a vocoder. You need, first, you need a carrier, and also you need a modulator. So your carrier is going to be an input from any keyboard source or some kind of sustained sound so that you get the tone of your vocoder. And then your modulator is going to be, you know, your vocal source or any other kind of source that you're going to bring in, and that's going to give you that vocoder effect. Now, another thing I want to tell you is this. Everything you've heard here is straight out my laptop. I've got nothing back here. I've got no other, you know, outboard gear or anything. This is my laptop. I take this to the studio right now, mix this, master it, put it out, go pick up my check. So, I mean, this is it right here. That's Reason. $3.99. Go get it. Go make some money. Come see me. If you ain't signed, I'll get you a deal. So, thanks for coming. And, oh, I got a question for you. What do you want to do? What are you looking to do? Are you into music just for fun or you want to make money? A little bit of both. Have fun making money. That's it. So, for me, it's the same way. I want to have fun making money, but at the same time, I don't want to be stuck in the studio for 12 hours. I don't want to be stuck in the studio for days. I don't want a $600 electrical bill because I got so much outboard gear at my home. I don't want to have, you know, just all of this stuff. This is the future. You know, they told us we're going to have flying cars. We don't have flying cars, but I got Reason. So it's the same thing. I want to thank you guys for coming. If you got any questions, come ask me. I'll talk to you.